Hello, Leo, and welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Leo. If this resonates with you, Leo, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Leo, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Leo out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you, this is for Leo. This is for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? Let's see. Yep, right there you are. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Well, after a very disappointing experience, I'm seeing that in past position with a selfish energy vampire, you had to take a little break. You had to regroup and become ready for this new lover coming in, if they're not here already. Very healing energy that's coming your way. You're going to check them out thoroughly, but it's going to help you to never look back again. So that's beautiful, Leo. And this one is like your person, your higher love. You've got a higher level of commitment coming your way with this new individual, and it's successful. I'm seeing that. All right, we're going to get into this love reading first, but for those of you that are interested in career, I will read that as well. And then after all is said and done, we will get you a message from the universe with this oracle deck over here. And also, for those of you that are interested in private readings, you can visit secrettarot.com for more information, and I'll leave the link in the description and also pin in the comments so you can get more information. All right, so you have been dealing with an extraordinarily selfish, lying, cheating, and just, a very draining person that ended up being a huge disappointment to you and someone you had to heal from. 7 of Swords here. And so 7 of Wands, right? This is saying don't give up. Your person is coming if they're not already here. And stand your ground if this, because energy like this will always try to come back around to continue to drain you because you allowed it for so long. So they think like, and I hate to say it, but they kind of look at you like you're a sucker, like you're a fool. And that's disturbing. So stand your ground with this particular energy because you don't want to miss what's coming, because they will throw you off. All right. 7 of Wands here. So when this special someone comes in, they just kind of come in when you're in a little bit of a hiatus, when you're just taking a break, healing, doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, here they are. In the blink of an eye, right? Knight of Swords. When you're just looking, that's what I said, when you're just looking at fixing yourself, focused on your goals and your career, learning some new things, then all of a sudden here comes this new person. You're not even looking, you're focused on other things. And that's usually the way it happens. 8 of Pentacles here. So let's before I get into that, let's start here. We got the Five of Cups and we've got the Four of Swords. A very disappointing experience with this past person, right? One disappointment after another, because you allowed them to continuously come in and drain you. And it's just simply, it is not allowed anymore, right? And be careful, because they're going to continue to do it. This is one that they always come back, you know what I'm saying? So for some of you, you've literally had to get therapy because of this, right? But very quiet. You're on a little bit of a love hiatus, just focusing on self. And then all of a sudden this shows up, right? You could be dealing with another Leo. We got Gemini energy here with the Lovers. We got the Sun, the Lovers. And you got a new lover coming in if they're not here already, depending on your, personal timeline here. And this one, I'm going to show you this. This is what's coming. Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. This is who you could spend the rest of your life with. Right? Higher levels of commitment, your higher love. It's more just you and them, more traditional. And you don't have to deal with all this lying and craziness like you did with this past person. You got somebody really special coming in. And it's a very healing energy. You're going to be so attracted to their energy. You're going to be kind of addicted to it, really. But this is a new journey for you, and it's about time that you took it, right? So we got the Two of Wands here. Temperance. They'll be patient with you, this new person. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or somebody with Sagittarius in their chart. So this one helps you find your balance. And this one is also, like, I'm seeing angels here and angels here. It's just time for someone good in your life, Leo. And I feel like your angels and your ancestors are fully behind this happening. This person, very healing. You're going to check them out thoroughly, because you don't want to make the same mistakes that you did in the past, clearly. But it's also going to help you, this person's going to help you stop looking at the past. It's like you forget and it starts to diminish. So you've dealt with some karmic dues in regards to this past person. That was some karmic dues. But now it's time for good karma. We got justice here. There's balance. You're getting that balance back. You could be dealing with a Libra. So what's coming is more successful. There's victory here in everything that you ever wanted in regards to a relationship. And absolutely nothing like the past. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign or somebody with earth in their chart. And then we have the Devil here, right? That's Capricorn energy. So clearly you could be dealing with an earth sign. But here's the thing. I feel like this energy that's coming towards you, very patient, very kind, very serious. To be honest, you may find them a little boring at times, right? But it's okay now, because you had to pay your karmic dues with this type of energy, and you welcome in quiet and sweet and genuine and sincere. And this person is going to help you completely take this sword and just fully detach yourself from this toxic energy. All right, so let's take a look at career. So I see you getting away from very selfish, disappointing, just the whole situation selfish. It was greed, and very disappointing experience in regards to either past or present situation, and you've had to take a break from this. It's like you had to go into work always on defense. Seven of Wands here. This is saying don't give up, because I see you looking. I see you looking around for something else, and you're going to find it. You're going to find it fairly quickly here. And this is saying don't give up on that. But after like this final disappointment with this past presentish situation, it's like, okay, I need a little break to really think about things. And I feel like during this break, you get a little bit of an epiphany moment. And that is when you start, saying, I gotta go. I gotta start looking around for something else. It's like when you're on this little break, maybe a little vacation or a long weekend, and you're getting a little rest from this, and you start to understand just how miserable you've been. You're like, I gotta go. This is crazy. And you make that decision to start looking elsewhere. You're going to find something fairly quickly here, all right, and you're heading in a new direction, and that's that, period, end of story. It's like it's very quick. Like once you make the decision, it's very quick. I do feel this is something that you're going to be doing for long term. It's a little bit something more traditional. There's organization here, so maybe it's like, for example, a company or a hospital, or there's hierarchies, right? I don't see this as something on your own, but I do see you learning a lot of new things, and I do feel like, right, it happens. You start looking, and it happens just boom, 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 boom. So it's like within a month, there's an offering to you. And this is a more peaceful experience, a more balance. It helps you to create balance in your life. It's a huge decision for you, but you know that, what you were doing before, or the place you were working at before, is not working. And again, there's more success where you're going, but you also are free to take this sword and cut yourself away from this toxic energy. So once you make up your mind, everything falls into place fairly quickly here. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So I feel like you took it very personally when you couldn't fix this past person. Like, you felt like a failure. But the reality is they're just, it's their problem. It's a them problem. It's not a you problem. Okay? So experience this moment and just embrace what's coming, because you had to pay some really hard karmic dues with this past individual, and there's more success with this someone special coming in. In regards to this job, you did not fail. They failed you by being very greedy, and you don't want anybody to be disappointed in you. But again, it's a them problem, not a you problem. And so you going elsewhere and cutting yourself away from this negative experience is the best thing for you. right? You've learned a lot, paying karmic dues, and now it's time for good karma, Leo. It's time for you to be happy. All right, that's what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you would like a private reading with me, you can visit secrettarot.com for more info. I'll leave the link in the description, pinned in the comments. You can follow me on all the socials. I'll leave those links in the description box as well. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.